95% of your life comes from the programming from the first 7 years of your life. And unconsciously, we sabotage ourselves to make sure that programming is correct. So hey guys, I'm Laura and I make videos that will awaken your awareness. So your subconscious mind is what's ruling your life, and it was programmed in the first 7 years. Once the programming's done, it is now locked in, and that is what's getting you your results. So if you want different results, you've got to change that programming. And in this video, I'm going to teach you how to do that. So in the first 7 years of our life, we're in a hypnosis state. We're in the theta brainwave. So there are 5 brainwaves. There's gamma, which is super consciousness. There's beta, which is what I'm in right now, where I'm awake, alert, aware, conscious. There's alpha, which is a more relaxed state. There's theta, which was the brainwave we're in the first 7 years. Theta is where you're in that light, dreamlike sleep. And then there's delta, which is your deep, restorative sleep. So in the first 7 years, we're in the theta brainwave. Your subconscious mind's wide open. This is why kids soak everything up like a sponge. This is why you can have kids at like the age of 4 being able to speak multiple languages, okay? Your whole environment, everything that's going on around you is programming you. So if you were, for example, if you were around a family that talked about money problems, like never having enough money, that's programming your subconscious mind to be in lack of money. Then after the age of 7, you move out of theta into alpha. That programming's now locked in, and then you're going to end up growing up to always be in lack of money unless you change that programming. So the life you have are expressions of your programming. So if you want to figure out your programming, you take a look at your life and you ask yourself, where are you struggling? Because that's going to give you feedback on what sort of programming has been done. Another thing I wanted to point out is if you're into reading personal development sort of books, that's great, but that is going to expand your conscious mind, but it's not going to change your programming, so you're not going to get much results just by doing that. So there are 2 ways that we can reprogram the subconscious mind. The first way to do this is hypnosis. So we can tap into the theta brainwave. So there are a couple of ways we can do this. The first way is meditation. So when we meditate, we close our eyes, we're disconnecting from the outer world. The neocortex, which is a part in the brain, causes our brainwaves to start slowing down. So we drop from beta into alpha and then into theta. So if you do this whilst listening to audio recording, like I listen to a success hypnosis, right? And it's recommended to use headphones. So put your headphones in, listening to some sort of success hypnosis, go into a meditative state. The brainwaves are going to slow down. You're going to drop down into theta. So now you've gone past the analytical mind and you are now in the subconscious. And that audio recording is going to be programming your subconscious mind. Now, another way we can do this is when we sleep and when we wake up, we go through the 4 brainwaves. So when we fall asleep at night, we go from beta, we drop into alpha, then with theta, and then delta, which is your deep sleep, right? So if you're listening to a success hypnosis whilst you're in bed right before sleeping, it's very powerful because one, you're going to hit the theta stage and you're going to be reprogramming, but also whatever you listen to right before sleeping is going to get pulled into the subconscious mind, and your subconscious mind is now going to marinate in that for the next 8 hours whilst you sleep. And so if you did this every single night, it's really powerful and it's going to change the programming just like that, okay? Now, again, when you wake up in the morning, you go from delta, theta, alpha, beta. So when you first wake up and you're sort of coming to and you've got that sort of groggy feeling, you're in theta. So you could already have an affirmation that you're repeating to yourself whilst in that groggy state. Or you could put some sort of recording on, you know what I mean? Use the theta brainwave to reprogram. So I highly recommend doing this, making it a daily practice, because it's going to take time to reprogram your mind. Now, the second way is repetition. So you could write something that you want to manifest or that you want to reprogram, and you talk in the present tense as if it's already happened, right? So let's say if you wanted to reprogram yourself to be wealthy, you write something like, I am so happy and grateful now that I have an abundance of money flowing into my life from multiple sources of income. Write something like that down, and then what you do is you just repeat it to yourself every single day, all throughout the day. Like, you can do this while you're doing chores around the house, you can do it while you're at work, you can do it while you're in the shower, and just repeat it to yourself every day. Repetition, repetition, repetition. That is key. Okay, it's as simple as that. That's how you reprogram the subconscious mind. Hypnosis, tapping into theta and listening to some sort of like audio recording or success hypnosis recording, and repetition, repeating whatever it is that you're trying to reprogram or wanting to manifest every single day. Now, you need to understand that you've got to make this a daily habit, okay? Because it's going to take some time to reprogram, because you've got to undo 7 years of programming, okay? So commit to it. Make it a daily practice. I recommend doing both hypnosis and repetition. And if you make that a daily practice, you will change the programming, and then the results you get in your life are going to change. I hope you like this video, guys. If you got some sort of value out of it, give me a thumbs up or write a comment. And if you like this sort of content, then subscribe and hit the bell notification, because I drop 5 videos a week on my channel. So I hope I see you on the next one. Peace.